The most important way of celebrating Pride Month is by having lots of great family time with our new 4-month-old baby. It doesn't seem like a regular Pride activity, but there's nothing that makes me more proud than my husband and I being able to raise our baby girl in a society that's a little bit more equal than it was a few years ago. Our community is strong and resilient and creative and passionate, and no matter what kind of setbacks we encounter, that we will sort of power through and make it after all. Despite claiming to be a friend to the LGBT community, President Trump and his administration, with folks like Jeff Sessions and Betsy DeVos, have not been our friends. They have started to unravel a lot of the progress that we've made over those last 8 years. In most states in the country, you can be fired for being LGBT, or you can be evicted or denied access to health care. And so in a lot of ways, we have to go back to the very basic necessities of life. At a state and local level, I think there's so much opportunity for change, whether it's writing a letter to your member of Congress, or writing an op-ed in your newspaper, or talking to your school board administrator. Advocacy and activism are incredibly important. And I think one of the most important things that any of us can do is tell our story. If people don't know who we are, where we live, what experiences we have, what our disparities are in terms of healthcare or access to employment, or violence in our communities, it's very hard to find ways to solve those problems. The LGBT community looks like just like the rest of America. We are people of color, we are women, we are Muslims, we are people with disabilities. And so making sure that our movement looks like the people that we are, I think is incredibly important. We need to be a movement that advocates for the needs of all the people in our community. It's important for all of us to remember that we've been here before. We experienced 8 years under George Bush where our communities were not welcome in the White House, where George Bush and Karl Rove used marriage equality to divide the country and try to score political points. So we've been through this before, and we'll get through it again.